patch 0.16.7.0. Let's see what you got for us. They are implementing changes to optimize the performance in various parts of Reserve, as well as they changed the in-game season to summer. I actually really like the spring season as well as the winter season. Winter season is great for night raids. If you go into night raids in the winter and then you make it black and white, it's super fun. You can really easily see people and stuff like that. And spring, the rain has really grown on me. It seems to mask your footsteps a lot, so you can be a little bit more aggressive. You can W key around quite a bit. They're changing audio again. The audio engine systems and its individual subsystems have been significantly expanded to provide a more immersive Escape from Tarkov experience. The current version has gone through several stages of testing. However, it's still not final. This stage is necessary to collect feedback and do more tests on a diverse variety of players' hardware and software. We are already preparing a set of fixes for the upcoming updates, and feedback and detailed issue reports will help us. They readjusted the sound subsystem that checks for obstructions between the listener and the source. Okay. They improved the sound processing between the listener and the source when the source was behind obstacles. Fixed several issues where various sounds were processed and muffled incorrectly. Ooh, they improved the sound penetration. Improved the sound penetration between floors and buildings and on stairways. Oh! Improved the occlusion of interactive windows and doors. Reduced the loudness of bushes in first and third person. In third person? So you hear bushes less, as well as the people around you hear the bush you're in less? Uh-oh. Fix the cause of missing announcer warning upon the interactive buttons and labs. Improve the sound occlusion on various locations to enhance the detail. I don't really have any opinions on that, other than, it's just as long as everybody has the same audio. You know what I mean? So I think do you know when you could check that box binaural audio and then it was like up in the air whether you had it on or off? Everybody's got the same audio. So, you know what I mean? Some people do adjustments to equalization and stuff like that, but pretty much everybody has the same audio. So I think improve the interaction of bots with doors. PMC bots will now try to avoid areas where the location bosses initially spawn and are less likely to engage in combat with them. So, PMC bots. That's got to be for PvE, right? Fix several issues where bots could walk downstairs or uneven surfaces faster than usual. Fix the causes for bots appearing in the air or on the ground or in the ground. Fixed the specific situations in which bots would tilt their weapons upwards for no reason. Fixed the issue where boss guards and PFC bots were friendly to each other. Fixed several issues in which the goons would appear on multiple locations at the same time in PvE. Damn, imagine in PvE, you're playing PvE and you run into the goons 3 times on Shoreline. You're rolling the dice. Quality of life, we love this. However, Tarkov is a hardcore FPS experience. Every time we scroll through the quality of life updates, it seems to make the game less hardcore. So let's see how Battlestate Games is catering to the casuals today. Added an item search window with the ability to find items in the stash by category or by name. Okay. Eyewear and masks will, with the flash protection stat, now reduce the glare effects from light sources. Items with this stat have also been rebalanced. Okay, we'll have to check that out. We're gonna have to flashbang ourselves a bunch with some glasses on. Added the display of in-game raid time when pressing the O key by default. Oh, so you can see the actual game time, like 1700 hours, rather than just the time of how much time you have left in the raid. That's pretty good. Added the ability to automatically convert currency if not having enough when purchasing an item. Okay, that's good. Added the highlighting of attachments that are available for purchase from traders. See, this is one thing that I disagree with. Actually, okay, so when you're building the gun, and you open the drop down menu, guns that, oh, I mean, this is pretty good, but this is still catering to casuals. One of the stages for me when I was learning to play Tarkov that I found really cool was learning what trader sells what and building trader guns to save money and to level traders. Like, that's a whole part of it. Added the ability to pin the tasks at the top of the list on the task tab. What? I think we can all agree that this is a great change. Added a warning when attempting to start a raid with task item in the inventory. Boo. Boo. That's all part of Tarkov. Rebalance the sensitivity and zooming ability of optical sights. What? You messed with our sense? Bringing a task item back in to the raid was a part of life. It's a part of the learning experience. Improved the usability of specific optical and thermal sights. Added nape protection for the Reddit series body armor. Cost of these armors has been adjusted. That's not bad. Nape protection. Ooh, these might be OP. Even more so. Nape protection is huge, getting shot in the back. Transition to another location will now count for all tasks with an objective to survive and extract. Oh, that's so good. So you can complete a task, and then when it says survive, you can instead in transition, and it will complete the task. That's actually super good. I don't think that's catering to casuals. I think that's just giving you more options to get out of a raid with a task complete. Rebalance the operation of the rocket launcher. Look at all the bug fixes. We love to see it. Visual issues on custom and reserve. Fix the cause of concussion when a landmine explodes at a great distance from the player. Fixed a bug that caused the smoke grenade to be visible to the observer if the player pulled the grenade pin but canceled the throw. Sorry, bug abusers. You're in big trouble now. No more smoke abusing on labs. Fix the display of the smoke grenadier in the character's hand after the throw. Fix the hands freezing after a medkit. Fix the reason of the missing search skill point accrual when searching containers. Fix the operation of bonuses from the hideout management skill. Fix the incorrect display of hideout zones in PvE, which were previously built by the player in PvP. Fix the ability to start crafts with missing ingredients at the elite level of crafting skill. No way. Fix the ability to use items from hideout mannequins in PvE. Nobody cares. Fix the tactical clothing getting reset if selected on Ragman's services tabs. Fix the incorrect third-person hand animation if the player switches to underbarrel grenade launcher and walks into an obstacle. Fix the inability to pick up items as a scav in certain cases. Fix the cause of weapon becoming slightly larger when inspecting CAC-10 round magazine. Fix the bug where repair kits locked in the player's stash would still get used for repairing armor and weapons. Fix the cause of missing explosions in PvE. Boo. Fix the cause of tasks getting auto-restarted in certain cases. Error 703, quest not found. Display of durability for items needed for tasks. Damage from bots shooting through the BTR. The cause of the BTR not aggroing at players who shot at it with the rocket launcher. The incorrect display of prestige icons for players with a long nickname. The JSON parsing error on game start for some players. fix the star called sun achievement icon. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so I don't know what time it's done, but we'll pop in. We'll see what it's all about. We'll see what the changes have been made, see if it's all good. I don't know. I'm having the most fun in Tarkov I've ever had. I haven't run into a ton of cheaters. There's definitely been cheaters. It hasn't been a ton. I'm excited, as per usual. Game Nadian, host of Hot Takes North of the Great Lakes, Canada's #1 content creator and the fastest growing Tarkov channel on Kick. Check out the link to the channel in the description below. Live Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. We'll see you out there.